Should
Yeah,
do
yeah,
like a
hot
World
shot,
War One
hot
thing.
shot. Hot
I
shot.
thought this is a fucking operation. You do not fuck around with Arsenal during the operation. Please go.
Whopper, you should do the World War II thing, or World War One, where you pull out your sidearm, fly up next to me, and then take shots.
I wish I had a sidearm. I actually told Six to get rid of it because I don't want a goddamn pistol. I want to be a blaster bow.
Yeah, we should have DC-17s, not these.
No, they use these as well. It depends, since we're a lat pilot, they
User
actually
joined your
use
channel.
the DC-15S or whatever the fuck this
okay.
is. And then if you're a starfighter pilot, they use the pistols.
Oh. So are you trying
Yeah.
to eventually just do A-Wing, or do you like lat?
I fucking hate helicopters, but the lat is not going to be a helicopter forever, so I don't really care. It's just right now, they're super boring and they're super slow.
Is it going to be
That kills me inside.
VTOL jet?
Well, okay, so
Yeah.
what they're doing, yeah, that, but they're also making it to where when you dip it down just a slight, it goes like 500 miles per hour.
Alright, pilots, pull up your lats. Infantry coming in.
Heard Reaper take left, I'm taking right.
Yeah, I don't have any dead people.
Take good care of Jim. He was a good pilot.
Okay.
Oh, come on, thank you.
Whopper, what channel are you on?
I'm on 60 with you.
60, copy. Xander, you're on 60, right? Or, sorry,
No,
Reaper, you're on
Reaper's
60?
No, I'm on 6.5.
65. If you need more to reach Reaper, just reach him through me.
Okay, got it.
Long range check.
A firm, long range 65.
Donnie. Go ahead. Which lat are you guys getting in? Whichever one's leaving first. Okay.
Shadow is my team moving out.
Let me tell you where you're from. Do you want weapons go next? Yeah, go.
So,
I'm getting down there,
Reaper,
you guys
you're
switch.
going to be going by the call sign Wampa 1-2, I am Wampa 1-1, over.
Copy.
And you stated that you also have to pull back a little bit for the guns not to hitch, correct?
If you go straight up and then forward, then they won't, but you have to go up high enough because you have to tilt yourself forward and the cannons will clip
User left
if
your
you
channel.
don't go high enough.
Alright, cool, thank you.
No problem.
Lapa, are you the first one out? I think so. Alright. So we're just gonna load up with you then.
Hi. Danny, what color are we going with for our squad? Oh no!
Damn it.
Wampa 1-1 to 1-2. Wampa 1-1 will be taking off first, you will be following second, and we're both going to LC Alpha. I want you to form up on my left hand side as we go towards LC Alpha. How copy?
Isn't this the first lap, Axel?
Good copy.
No, second lap.
Hey, you guys might want to take out your weapons.
When we reach LZ Alpha, do you want me to circle in a holding pattern?
Okay.
Before you get in.
That is a negative. We will see what the situation is and we'll act from there.
Copy that.
Can you see my drawing on the map, over?
I can.
Dope.
That's our flight path, correct?
Affirmative.
Space Marines, today the enemy is at our doorstep. We know our duty and we shall do it.
What it mean?
If we die today, we die heroes' deaths. But nay, we shall not die. It is the enemy who shall taste death and defeat.
If we die, we die.
If you're in the last sound off in blue team.
As you know, our brothers are stationed in space, waiting for...
I've marked approximate altitudes that we are to keep during these points, just for reference. So be aware that the altitude will be changing around these points.
Alright, copy that.
Intro to save the
If you feel yourself able to go ahead and try and get your camera logged onto our LC on our way there, to spot any potential threats. If you don't feel like you can do this and keep information, don't do it and I'll do it.
a little bit.
I'll have to do it as we get closer. But I think I might focus on just trying to make sure that I stay close enough to you.
1.11 is taking off. 1.12, follow me out. Over.
Copy that. 1.12, follow you out.
Oh, it's not.
Oh my god. Nice.
Hey, Commander, call us. My squad is Banshee.
Be sure to take plenty of screenshots.
That's great.
So then, Karma's team is.
Someone needs to blast right Valkyries right now.
Hey, Argent, why the fuck do you have a rangefinder?
Maintain an altitude of approximately 300 until we hit the altitude change points. Over. Airspeed is 185.
Whatever.
Roger that. Altitude 300, airspeed 185.
Okay.
Oh,
1.12, check radar. Over.
Did somebody say green?
Alright.
Radar is on.
Vulgar.
Affirm. Seen.
No.
For the
Perfectly acceptable.
Not my pickle.
User joined your channel.
You shall have it.
Okay, then what would you like our call sign to be?
Our call sign's 1-2.
Get fucked. No, I mean for red team.
Red
Yeah, that's why
Will
I'll
be
red
red
being
team.
like a whole squad. Blue team's gonna be Cecil. Okay,
Did you say we're gonna be Seesaw?
Cecil. Turns out, guys, we can't have a nice name. We're gonna be
Like
team.
S-A-W?
Alright, lock it up, guys. Lock it up. There you go. Start
4 kilometers up.
Say again.
4 kilometers up.
Copy that, 4 kilometers.
We're hitting the 300 mark now, start dipping down to 200 from here.
Copy that, 200. Hey, can you keep it quiet in the lat a little bit?
Excuse me, all clone troopers are part of the correct
Hey, keep it quiet in the lat.
Oh, good techno is best techno. I don't know what I just said.
Remember red team.
Lips on radar.
Hey, affirmative, seems to on radar. No eyes on, too far out. We're turning now at the 100 mark. Over.
Copy that, 100.
Hit the 50 mark, 1 kilometer out. Get ready.
Copy that, 50.
Crusade? Eternal Crusade. Oh, no, I don't know.
Red team gets up.
It is?
Remember,
Yeah.
360 when we get off,
I will
boys.
download that as soon as we're done here.
Remember, no rush. I mean, you have to like.
Eternal Crusade.
Aren't we saving people, not killing them?
It's just
Hopefully
the
not.
developers fucking killing them like a fucking...
Holding pattern correct. We're landing.
Who the bloody hell is flying?
Land.
We
by the
overshoot
way,
the Alpha.
Copy that landing.
Volker, I made my name kind of
Wampa 1-1 doesn't have to the right.
Warhammery in Space Marines because I needed a good name, so I named myself Brother Tyrannus.
Oh, dude.
Well,
I named myself Brother Marcus. Or Fistus.
I was Brother Typhus.
Oh!
That is the coolest landing I've ever participated in.
Jesus Christ.
Made it. Disembark.
Take a shot.
Disembark. Go.
Northeast.
360, boys, 360.
Northeast.
I apologize, I could not hear anything. They were too loud in the lab.
Are you fine? You tell them to shut the fuck up if that's the case. You need to be able to do what you're
I
doing.
did multiple
You're fine,
times. They did not.
though. Then you tell me and I'll tell them through command then. Over.
Copy that. Where are we
Chain
headed
of
now?
command. Form up on me. I'm en route southeast of the objective. Over.
Copy that. See you on radar.
We are going to be maintaining a holding pattern. I want us to be at approximately 400 meters up in the air. We are mainly here to be called in for evac, but if the occasion arises, we're going to be called in for CAS as well. But just maintain 400, airspeed of approximately 150, and we should be out. Try and keep a distance of approximately 2 kilometers away from the LC.
Copy, I see you. I'm coming up on your right.
User left your channel.
I drew a super crude one on the map, if you want to fuck with it.
I can follow that. You said 400 meters altitude, correct?
Approximately 400.
I have homing spider fire.
Say again. Say again.
I'm taking incoming from my homing spider.
Affirmative. Form up on my right, close. We are inbound for cast strike. Over.
Copy that, on your right.
Homing drone 2 kilometers out. I'm going to be flying straight towards it. Just pound it with guns and missiles. We need to take it out.
Eyes on.
Good effect. That's dark. Pull right.
Copy that.
Hello?
Is there someone in my lab?
Yeah, I just respawned.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and maintain our original holding pattern at approximately 400 meters up.
Give me just a second. Hey, I have one guy that just respawned in my lat.
Hey, firm, I'll talk to command and see what I want to do with it. Can you get a name up, please?
Hey, what's your name? Call sign?
ISO.
Call sign ISO.
Part of blue team.
Part of blue
Call
team.
sign.
What's your CR dash what?
19 or 1911.
CR-1911 ISO. Just hold off. We're trying to get command. Tell me what we want to do.
Yeah, I just don't know where to respawn.
Did it just did you just click a position and it spawned you here?
User joined your channel.
No, I just clicked because the other two spawn points were like behind enemy lines, and I didn't want to do that because it'd break the game when I played. So I just clicked this one and it put me in here.
Oh, you spawned in as my dead co-pilot.
Oh.
I had a guy that was sitting in my co-pilot seat that was dead.
Alright, they're gonna go ahead and send us in whenever they feel like they're ready for it. So
should I
just
just
maintain
hit
holding
respawn
pattern now.
and
Tell him to
spawn
wait
somewhere
inside the
else?
lab, and we'll be fine.
Copy that. Alright, so we're on maintaining a hold pattern. So you're just gonna kind of have to sit tight in the lat.
Okie dokie.
We were called in for CAS, and they might let me go in after that, but I don't know.
I mean, I could just try respawning.
If you want to try that, that's fine. I mean, it's up to you.
I'll try that real quick.
Okay. Copy that. He's gonna try respawning.
Yeah, that will not help him. He is stuck in this lat. Oh,
No,
fuck him. But he is,
the position he
he's
chose is he's
spawn
gonna try to
either
respawn as.
like in the lat or inside of the ship. And if he spawns in the ship, it's even harder for us to get him. It's fine though.
Yeah, he kind of just left.
Yeah, it's all good. Shit happens. It's not our responsibility anyway.
So when you're coming in on your 50-meter approach, you're slowing down, correct? Holding Z, or your slowdown key?
I don't have a slowdown key. I use a HODAS, but yes, I definitely slow down.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was holding the key and it wasn't slowing me down. I think I came in on too much of an incline.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck C does, so what you want to do is you want to lower your throttle to fucking approximately nothing when you want to slow down. And then you want to tilt the aircraft up. You see the, you have like the altitude gain meter, like the little circle thing there?
Yeah.
Next to the compass, yeah. You see it says 8+, or whatever fuck it says. If you use let go of your mouse or joystick or whatever you do, it's gonna keep rising, and that means that's how much you're gaining per second. So essentially, you want to keep that at 0 when you're at an appropriate altitude, with your throttle at idle, or at almost idle, and then when it doesn't help pitching the helicopter up anymore, that's when you want to start increasing your throttle again, so you can come to a complete stationary position. So essentially, you want to angle the aircraft to the point where it's and use your throttle to the point where it's always at 0 gain. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We're super high up right now because I wanted to test and see. I don't know. I just didn't pay attention when I was talking. Or I'm diving down a little bit here.
What altitude do you want to hold at? 400 again?
Yeah, approximates is for the best. Because if we come, one, we have very poor view distance, and also the way the weapons of the lat works, they work better perpendicularly rather than vertically, if that makes sense. You don't want to be shooting straight down, you pretty much want to be shooting straight forward, because that's when they make the most sense to fire, and it's easier to aim.
Yeah.
And also, we're currently on standby for CAS evacs, so, just evacs, rather, so that's also why it's a lot easier for us to maintain at 400, because then we can just dip down, slow down, and I'm good.
Are you in my lat again? Did he spawn in your lat that time?
Negative, I believe he's still in your lab. Wait, is he not in your lab?
Negative.
So this is one of the less exciting parts of being the pilot, but oh,
I don't mind. I like flying.
nah, I feel you. It's not the worst, but it's also I'm not a transport pilot at all. I do not fuck with this shit. So that's probably why I'm getting a little bit bored.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Maybe it would
User
be more
left your
exciting if they
channel.
gave us more cast runs or something.
Yeah, we're going to be doing like evacs here in a couple of seconds, but this is like a very specific mission where we're evacing people, pretty much. We're medevacs, that's pretty much all we are. And then if we do get to shoot something like the fucking spider, right, that's dope as shit, but that's about it. Also, what you did like when you landed before was not entirely bad. So, since we only have 2 lats, what you usually would, like what you do in like real life military situations is you have escorts, and that could be, for example, either Cobras or it could be simply Blackhawks. You have a squadron of 4 Blackhawks, 2 people land, the other 2 encircle the area and provide fire support if anything pops up. So, as an example, when I landed, I didn't start taking fire before, like, by the point when I took off. And then you did start taking fire, and the ground troops started taking fire pretty much as soon as you landed. And that provided me with the opportunity to suppress those forces since I was in a holding pattern and I was not landed at that point. So there's disadvantages and advantages to doing what you did, because it took a little bit longer to get all the troops on the ground, but we're also a little bit more safe. So
yeah, I
it's
thought
not
what I
wrong,
thought we were doing, because
yeah.
I forgot to ask before we actually got to the landing, was I thought you were going to land drop off and I was going to do a holding pattern in case that happened, and so that's why I asked. And then so then you said no land, so I just tried to get down as fast as possible to get them out, because I knew at that point it was just boots on the ground at that point, so I kind of came in for a sliding land.
No, you're good. But you want to be a primary pilot, pretty much? I didn't copy last if that was you who was beeping the radar.
I honestly would love to be, yeah.
I heard. You know you don't get any special privileges with it, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like administrative shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's another thing though, like no one gets that shit. Like if you're a team leader, you still don't get super privilege over nothing. If you want to do like want something done, you still go through the chain of command like everyone else, just like I do. Just like everyone else does. And then the fact that I have administrative power is more based on the fact that I'm dope as fuck and not the fact that I'm a pilot, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I'm like scared about with these goddamn commandos, is that they're gonna get a fucking ego and be annoying as shit to deal with, but we'll have to see what happens.
Well, if American Oddshots stay in there, they shouldn't be too bad.
No, we'll see. I believe in them. I don't know what they were talking about being doubted though, but I don't know. Maybe
User left your channel.
Shane has
Joined
said
your
something to
channel.
them? I'm not sure. Or maybe they're just doubting themselves. I gotta say though, I really like the radar on the LEAD. Even though it's very short range, it's still like 180 degrees, which I super appreciate, rather than like the shitty cone radar the other ones have, because that makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, if anything, it should be 360, but 180 works good.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, even though it should be 360, I don't feel like I don't know. I don't understand how radar technology works in the fucking Star Wars universe, but pretty much like the only like helicopters that actually has 360 is a goddamn Apache. That's just because that's dope as fuck.
That's because it has a gyro on the top where the rotor is.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see them taking quite a bit of fire from a tree line, but we're not being called in.
Do you actually, can you see them from here? Do you not have shitty view distance?
Oh, when we flew past, I could see it. Right now, I can see the beach, and that's it.
This is super annoying because I very much like seeing things when I fly.
Yeah, that's the only part about it that sucks is it should change because you're flying. You don't have to load as many textures on the ground, so it should let you see farther.
Yeah, I mean, like, normally that's the case, but, like, you can set your own view distance through ACE, but something's wrong with this mission where it's just very poor vision. I don't know though.
User
but
left
fuck
your
it.
channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Wampa 1-2, you are tasked with going back to the acclimator, whatever the fuck it's called, and picking up a couple of people. You right?
Copy that. Picking off in RTB.
User joined your channel.
Do you know where they're going to be at?
Unknown, land in the hangar bay and I'll direct them to them. The land hangar bay.
Copy that.
Go and let me know when you landed.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Wampa 1-2, what's your status?
Almost to the acclimator right now.
Hey, firm, I'll start sending people down.
at the acclimator, currently trying to get into the hangar.
Thank, I believe in you. Don't crash. Should be coming your way. Just go ahead and wait, and I'll give you the signal to take off.
Look at that.
Do you have a status on how many people's inside of your thingamajig?
Inside of the hangar, there are 3.
How many's in your ship?
None yet, I just landed.
Affirmative.
I have 3 in currently. That's it for now.
Hey, firm, I've got an approximate 5, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a quick call. Give it 30 seconds, or give it 1 minute and I'll come back to you.
Co-pilot's taking a little nap.
Sleeping on the job.
Hey, those in the lat, we've got approximately 2 more people we're waiting on.
I wonder what he's thinking about right now. I see him like kind of slouched over to the side.
Wait one. Wampa 1-2 should wait 2 mics and then dust off.
Wait 2 mics from now, double tap O and count it, and then you can take off.
I heard about doing CAS. Looks like they might be doing not CAS, medevac. So we might be helping load.
Commander ground team. Get some of the.
Alright, those in the lat, can you hear your pilot?
Wampa 1-1. He will come back. Do you copy ground team?
Just in case you ever have to come back to the acclimator, the altitude of the hangar is 298.
What are we waiting for?
Hey, affirmative, thank you.
We're waiting for this dude outside?
Yeah.
No, that and sounds like, looks like, I can't think of it now. I can't think of it now. It sounds like, we're gonna be potentially helping with, medevac.
Are you gonna get in or what?
I think he's getting it glitched where he can't get in.
It means one of you guys team killed. Or
Well,
me.
I literally just got in, so couldn't have been me.
Try to get in. Why can't you get in?
I can hear you over the LEC.
Wampa 1-2, have you taken off, over?
Negative, still have 30 seconds.
Hey, firm.
Let's just go. Can we go?
30 seconds.
Oh goodness, I should go help Gear. I think Gear is fresh on the server, not used to the acclimator's design. Guys, I may volunteer to stay behind to help Gear get where he needs to go. Oh, or he could just take off and go. Or he could just go right now.
Oh my god.
Do not fire! Understood.
In or out?
Do not fire!
In or out, make up your mind.
Oh my god.
Wampa 1-2, take it off, yeah?
Off now.
Dope.
2. Wampa 1-2, or Wampa, yeah, 1-2 to 1-1.
Send it.
Which LZ am I proceeding to?
We're going to LC Charlie. Hold and circling pattern as drawn on map for now. We are to be called in and we will drop them off then. When you drop them off, you will also hold on ground and you will start taking wounded soldiers onto your land and we will bring them back to the acclimator. How copy?
Good copy. Circle and then when landing, hold for wounded.
A firm, and then when you are full, I will take your place and you will cover me with fire support wherever it sprungs up. As long as you confirm the target hostile, with no friendlies nearby, you will be cleared hot.
Copy that.
We will get there eventually.
User joined your channel.
No kind of swampland beneath us.
User joined your channel. User left
Holding
your
at
channel.
400 meters altitude, correct?
Say again.
Holding at 400 meters altitude, correct?
Approximately 400 meters altitude, yes.
Copy that.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Wampa 1-2 to 1-1 approaching, holding pattern.
A firm, we're currently encountering some issues on a mission level. We'll be fine.
We're reloading. Alpha, Bravo. Bravo.
We're holding Charlie.
Mark evac.
And we're going way off course.
We're holding Charlie.
Probably looping in so we come over their
Oh
shoulders.
yeah, you're right, you're right.
Probably gonna loop in over their shoulders and land parallel to their direction of travel.
We're holding Charlie.
Wampa 1-2, go ahead and land at the helipad at LC Charlie.
Cause I don't know if
How
you're
copy?
here for that first.
Good copy, landing pad at LZ Charlie.
I don't know if you were here for the first LZ, but it was a fucking war zone.
PL, this is 1-1, squad is as follows, ace report is as follows,
Okay, now we're going
green, green, green.
Fucking flying guys like, this is recon, man, recon. I'm walking like, no, this is fucking war zone. It's a fucking battle. Not some fucking recon shit. We're doing.
To be fair, our intel stated we had recon.
High rock check. There's blaster fire.
Yeah, there's droids down there.
Yeah, droids in the tree line.
Better watch that fucking fire.
None of it's directed at us yet, though. Thankfully. I see a squad shield out there at the outpost.
I need to get out of this
Wampa
fucking
1-2.
thing, dude.
The landing pad is more north, closer,
Down
pretty
by the
much
beach,
next to the airbase. How copy?
Yeah, we should probably land in the south.
Copy, I have no eyes on, give me just a second.
Put us down, please.
Put us down in the water.
Do you have eyes on the airbase, over?
Yeah, we just swim 500 meters and get there.
Copy, eyes on the airbase.
Yes, just up the road from the airbase, just west of the airbase. You see a white mark on the ground.
Blaster fire. Oh, they've actually got targets from the south and north right now.
I'm pretty sure if you shift click on the evac point, said LC Bravo, you'll be good.
We got enemies left and right.
Copy that. Landing now.
Oh, come on. Just land already, please.
There's a commando ahead of us.
Fuck's sake. Finally back.
Hello.
Holding.
Hold for quite some time. They're loading wounded onto your LEAT.
You guys, I still want some security up. I still want guys watching all directions.
Good copy. Hey, if any of you guys see my 327
had
guys,
lag
tell them to
glitch.
turn around.
Again, I'm still in ace reports. Ace report is I want green, yellow, red, or black on medical equipment and ammo.
I just had
Platoon
a
lead,
lag
did you
glitch
get
and
a 1-1
killed the teammate.
ace report?
Negative,
from
I heard
your
you
fine. What
static
happened?
and that's all.
Firm.
The
Well,
User joined your channel.
ace report is as
And the
follows.
wind just smacked into
Green,
User
green,
joined your
green.
channel.
Copy.
What do you mean jump? Like it,
1,
like
2.
physical jump, like it bumped into something, like Arma
No,
does,
like
or?
I was landed
1,
in
2,
fine,
unresponsive,
and
1,
then
3.
it decided it
Going
wanted
for,
to
this
just
is 1-3.
move its position on
We're
its
all
own.
good
I
on
was holding
rockets.
Z,
We have,
so I stayed down.
2
and,
rockets left.
It just kind of
I
jumped
don't
over to the
numbers, I
side.
want words, green, yellow, red, black.
Hey,
I would
firm.
probably say yellow.
Copy that.
User
Can
left
you
your
tell
channel.
troopers to back off so I can readjust?
Yeah.
Check
Negative, hold.
Okay, good. Bly, Camino, sit rep, can I have a ace report?
Okay, any more handcuffs?
All green.
Thank you very much. Right, 1, 2, come in. If anybody's buying any meatball from 1, 2. Thank you, medics. Yeah.
Head back to that bubble. Did you go to the bubble already? Alright. Who's this?
User
Hey,
joined your
you got
channel.
You got any morphine on your traps?
User joined your
Inject,
channel.
Jenny with morphine.
Do not move around, just hold your position. Over.
Copy that.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Yeah. Get down.
Taking fire straight ahead.
User joined your channel.
Find some trees. Oh.
One, 2, Karma, or any members of Karma squad come in.
Hey, Critical, can you try and...
User joined your channel.
1, 1, how copy?
1-1 here.
Alright, get one person to make contact with anybody from 1, 2 and get the team leader on 2, 1, 2.
Understood.
User left your channel.
Bump of 1, 2. Can I get a cipher, please?
Got a
User joined your channel.
Break.
I have approximately 8 or
Hey, we got tank
9 on.
west. Move, guys. Tanks come in. Weapons, knives, your time to shine. Get ready. Get 80 over there. Coming from west. Coming from the west. Tanks coming from the west.
You got tanks.
Tanks coming from the west.
Go.
80. Get on that. 80. Get on that.
Dusting off. 1.12
User
dusting off.
joined your
Take it down.
We got one more bearing break. 249. Hostile tank.
Moving to holding pattern.
2, 4. Okay. Tanks disabled. Good job, guys.
Actually, lat is full. Do you want me to return to acclimator?
Yeah, copy that. Go and return to the acclimator and drop off the wounded.
Do I have any 1-2 elements right now?
User left
Tune
your
leader,
channel.
this is 1-1. 1-2 squad link
User
went
left
down
your channel.
and radios are glitching out. I'm having one of their guys get a support. I will report it up when I got it.
So keep contact with them all times.
Affirmative.
Shadow, COD 212. Vulgar is taking over as squad leader, and I am relay. Copy.
Why are you relaying?
Relay.
Yeah,
I am his relay man because he has the long range.
it's in the range.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and soft log. I have like 2 frames a second. I just got hit with a huge memory leak, so I'll be back in just a little bit.
Copy that.
Fall back.
User left your channel.
Radio check.
Sorry, I had my TeamSpeak muted. Can you send again, please? 1-2.
I sent nothing.
Oh, but you copy. Are you at the acclimator? Over.
I am trying to land. I've got severe lag issues currently.
A firm. Copy last. I currently do not have a lat, and I will not have a lat until Wallace gets back here. Over.
Copy that.
Hey, you're good. Keep going.
Clear the fucking clear. Hey, green, back the fuck up, dude. Back the fuck up.
User left your channel.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Everyone helping unload.
Go ahead and soft log and come back here. You'll be fine.
Alright, thanks.
Help him unload that shit.
I would if the menu came up.
Yeah.
Was meant to be located now.
I heard a shot.
Wait, baby man over there?
Yeah, I see
that.
Wait,
what?
Update.
Yeah.
The situation.
Boris.
Oh, I can't see the light.
Dude, I have no idea.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
He was a fire by support elements.
Sure.
Don't be back in map.
User joined your
There
channel.
you go.
Error.
I'm gonna wait.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Wampa 1-2 checking in.
5x5. Come to the hangar and we'll figure this out.
Copy that. Oscar Mike.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, well, at least you weren't team lead and then you fucking crashed.
No, but I think the problem there was, so on that like little helipad they put up lights.
User disconnected from your channel.
Like in a nice little circle.
I don't have cable
and I think
ties.
one of them like collided with his lat and tossed him up in the air. I'm not very sure though.
Oh Jesus.
Yay, I had to reload.
Oh, you
Hey,
got
who's
crushed
got
by
cable
Arma.
ties?
Also, I need who made
You
this
crushed
map?
me, Reaper.
Actually,
who's
the
in
lat
charge of
decided it
the
didn't want to be where it was, so the wing didn't like you as well.
You crushed me,
know.
Reaper.
Probably
The fucking
6.
TS didn't spawn with the team leader didn't spawn with the radio.
It was
Anyone
that's
from
the
my
issue.
squad here?
Yeah.
Can you guys not hear me when I'm piloting in the lat?
'Cause I had
can
one
hear
when
you.
I first got on, but when I
Okay.
soft logged.
Whoever was on my first ride in, Jesus Christ, like, don't play music and stuff. I can't hear.
Yeah.
Reaper,
That's
that
what I'm
landing was awful, by the way.
I couldn't hear. I thought I was supposed to go into a holding pattern and I couldn't hear because you guys were playing music and stuff in the background. So I didn't hear that I was supposed to actually land. So I literally made a bank turn and just got down so you could get out because they started taking fire.
Yeah, I tried to lock it down then, but
Hey, at least you got down and didn't die.
27th in there as
Well, we nearly did.
My medic was mid healing me, then he just quit and then left me.
yeah,
and then,
I'm pretty sure there was 327th in there as well.
There was.
Yeah, they're
I don't know who all it was, but I know that they were playing music and all that, and it was bad.
User joined your channel.
I couldn't even hear Flappo over the radio, and I guess you guys couldn't hear me trying to tell you to shut up.
No, I couldn't, and I was trying to tell them to shut up, but it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Why don't you just figure out a landing zone beforehand?
Because we weren't sure what was going to be happening at the landing zone, so we didn't know. So
Yeah,
the default was holding pattern,
The
but
pilots are
then
kept in as dark as we are. Because it's not fun for them otherwise.
Do you know what all these issues are the problem? The mods
I
say
need to
so
fly,
you need
I'm
some
gonna fly.
optimization.
Yeah. I mean, we're all
It's
waiting
usually
on
what I do.
the next update.
Comes
We're
So
all
the next
waiting
update's
on it,
supposed
right?
to fix some of this.
Can you not unload?
I'm an airman.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can't unload, can you?
Well, that was probably the worst squad lead I've ever done. Like, ever.
Dude, this
I mean,
is the
team
worst
lead?
squad lead I've ever
Team
done
lead, I
right
mean.
here. Because you get in there, fucking, I start pushing my team up. We get flanked from behind. I immediately die, and then like I can't even get back in there.
I know, right? Well, I was at about 15 FPS, no radio. My team got fucking mincemeated when we were in the salt flats.
Oh yeah, that too. That like definitely dwindled my team down.
My
think
team
I was
leader
down to
got
2
pissed at
guys.
me, but it was looking at the wrong person, so,
Yeah, that landing I just did in here was at 2 FPS, so I'm sorry it was so shitty.
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry about it.
User left your channel.
No, you're good.
Could we at least get like deployed or something?
I'm currently
Zeus is
waiting
dead.
on orders, but we.
the radio's not working.
Yo, Green Zeus is dead, so
Walrus,
no, basically.
Walrus was like trying to solve like.
Your
he had
radio's
problems, too.
probably not working because we are over 2 kilometers away from the area of operation.
No, I can't control P, like...
Yeah,
You
it's.
probably-
User joined your
You
channel.
don't have a radio because like server's been like fucking check your rate check to see if you have
Don't
one.
have a radio. That's what it is.
I have a radio programmer, but that's not.
Yeah, I
not
had to
it.
pick one. I had to pick mine off of my dead body.
I think this is an
Hmm.
arsenal. Yeah, this is an arsenal. Grab a radio off here.
I don't know if it's a full arsenal though.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wrong fucking spot.
No, he broke the lat, guys.
Oh
Arsenal.
shit.
I didn't turn it
It's
on.
so goddamn buggy. It's not even
I
funny.
didn't even turn it on.
I mean, do you see the guys over on the other side floating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
So some of
Yeah,
the
let's
guys you
just-
can't unload because they're not prisoners.
But yeah,
Yeah,
my
we
communication
need,
doesn't
that's
even
why I'm
have a
grabbing
radio
cable
in there.
ties.
Shall
Like
I
my
just,
class
shall I
doesn't
just
have
jo-
one.
shall I just
One,
join
one,
the
two,
groups
over.
and then tell them to disembark?
1.12, I copy.
Suicide
not a
and spawn
bad
in the
idea.
lat in front of
You
me
have
at
rank over
LC
them?
Bravo. Have copy.
Let's see if this
What about these guys that are waiting in the hangar?
Fuck them. Just respawn and get
No
here.
coffee, you
Tell them
guys.
to wait at the acclimator. Over.
Copy that.
radio in here? No.
Alright, you guys just wait here.
My arsenal thing doesn't even come with a
Yay.
radio, so that's
Okay, never
annoying.
mind. I can't even
What
order them.
just
They're like
happened?
literally. They don't.
Damn.
First
they blow it out the team, then someone gets to the race. Now we're
You agree, you realize
taking
he's
pot
dead,
shots
right?
at nothing. Fuck.
Great job. Hi guys, do not load up yet.
No,
it's
it's
Is this
Great.
the microphone? Great, because you just
What is it?
You want to
Okay. Alright.
Wampa 1-2, Wampa 1-1.
Say again.
It didn't give me an option to choose spawn, so I'm still in the acclimator.
You didn't get an option to respawn at all, or like to choose a respawn point?
Negative.
Try it again. How does the respawn menu look like? Do you just spawn in the acclimator, or?
Yeah, it doesn't give me an option to look at the map or anything at all. It just spawns me here.
Try it again.
Oh god, cancer. Sound.
Wait, where's the location?
We all think it's that's what they're doing.
That's not gonna happen.
We have no
because
no
I'm completely
no
fucking retarded.
Yeah, okay.
Is there no way to get to
Said you can't.
Honestly, boy, I'd say this is mission success so far. We've done
I'm
it.
in.
No, you're welcome.
I mean, I can fly.
Yeah, I can say
I can fly it. It's just not all of you are.
That's a negative, it just stuck me back in the acclimator again. Wampa 1-2 to Wampa 1-1.
That's all good. We'll be returned back to the acclimator here in a second.
Copy that. I'll move the current lat so it's not blocking the way.
Plus, there's probably more than enough room for all of us to fit.
No, don't take anything unless you're told to.
Where's the pilot? Okay, well then, can you wait? Is that him right there? There he is. That's Reaper.
Reaper, my
Yeah.
bro.
Alright, so
Is it
we
gonna
need y'all
work
to
if
kind
he
of
gets
clear
back
away.
in
I have
this
to
one?
move this lat so it's not in the way. They're coming in back into the acclimator.
Reaper, see if you can like still use it. Good to go?
Oh. I'm good. I'm okay.
Oh,
I'm okay.
okay.
I'm okay.
Oh, I respawned in the lab. Would you look at that?
That's, we're good to go then, Cooper?
No, I just alt feed.
Load the fuck up.
No, don't.
Load in.
Chief.
Don't load in.
Load in.
User left your channel.
I literally was scrolling. I was literally scrolling to get into the thing, and it just shoots off.
Swap up 1-1-2-1-2 over.
Oh god.
Papa 1-2, I copy.
User left your
What was
channel.
the altitude of the acclimator hangar bay over?
298.
I'm gonna radio into Bly.
Affirmative, thank you.
We're probably a little too far for that.
User left your channel.
They're coming back to the acclimator, so I had to move it so that way it wasn't in the way.
Wait, they're
And-
coming back?
Yeah, they're currently coming back.
Damn it. You just missed the whole thing. Okay.
No, it's not over yet.
Dude, I know the feeling, dude.
Hey, y'all can unload. They're coming back.
You know it.
User joined your channel.
I'll slide that way.
Well, I mean, unload those fucking guys then, or try. I don't know
Yeah,
if it works.
we need to clear the lat basically. I think what they're doing is they're bringing back more wounded, and then we're going back from there. I'm not sure though.
We can't pull the dudes out of the lot.
Yeah, they're not prisoners. That's why.
Yeah, we need a Zeus
Yeah,
to fucking press
so-
G on this lat, dude.
And I can't.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, bye.
User left your channel.
Server reset.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
What the fuck?
User
I
left
have
your
like
channel.
4 dog tags.
Part 1, part 2.
User left your channel.
Is that GG? Did we win?
User left your channel.
It's not over yet.
Not?
User joined your channel.
And there it is.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
That was interesting.
User joined your channel.
Just
User
as
left your
platoon
channel.
leader got into the lat,
User
server went
left your
down.
channel.
It got reset.
No, what was interesting was a lat that had no pilot that was trying to kill people.
True.
Someone activated the Skynet initiative.
Error.
Whatever.
User joined your channel.
Everyone.
On the wall.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Alright, short debrief up on the wall.
User joined your channel. User in your channel timed out.
Everyone get on the wall.
User
Place
joined your
defense against
channel.
the walkers.
User joined your channel. User left your
is
channel.
that-
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. Left your channel.
God, that's the most annoying
User
part.
joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your
Get
channel.
out of the arsenal, get on the wall. I do not care about gear. Do not.
I was going to
User
get
in
my
your channel
pilot again,
timed
but okay.
out.
Get on the wall.
I'm
Get
pretty proud of myself.
Get on the wall.
With debriefing.
User joined your channel.
Wait, I'm not
No
on the
arsenal,
wall.
get on the wall.
User joined your channel.
I'm
Left your
done.
channel. User joined your
No
channel.
arsenal, get on the wall.
I killed him by pointing at him.
Get on the wall.
Alright, everybody on the wall. On the wall.
I'm gonna kill
On the
Cody.
wall.
On the wall. Oh wait, Karma, you were squabbers.
User joined your channel.
Alright, line up. Line up,
User
guys.
joined your channel.
Line up,
Yeah, next
line up,
to
line up,
Dutch
line up.
Sticks.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, Wallace.
You wanna buy some death sticks?
Hey, Donnie.
What's up?
Yeah.
You don't want to
Teammates
feel
don't have to line
Line
up, right?
up,
Or am
boys.
I wrong on that?
No, you should be fine over here.
I don't want to say
I don't even know if I should be lining up over there.
No,
You rethink.
Alright, we're gonna do a really brief debrief. So basically we had like 50 people on the server, and the server was like, fuck this, I'm done, and just killed Zeus. I actually have a really fucking funny
User
video
joined your channel.
of what the experience was like on my end, which I'll post in Discord tomorrow, because it was literally just fucking awful.
No Zeus.
So basically, I think, I mean, the mission wasn't that well executed.
User
because of
joined your
some
channel.
shit that went down, it limited my ability to actually do it the way that I planned to do it. I think the initial push when you guys landed was pretty cool.
I
really
want
liked
to
that
die right
terrain,
now.
Pushing through like the sand and the wooded areas was
Oh
really
my god,
nice.
frames! I can see the frames again.
But yeah, it was. I think you guys did well considering the circumstances. The enemy pushes weren't so organized. It was basically just a base defense towards the second half. So I don't think there's too much to say. As far as I know, communication was all right. Spacing seemed not great, but sufficient. I didn't see anybody get killed.
User joined your
killed
channel.
by like a grenade or anything like that. So, yeah. I don't know why more people are standing behind me than people are standing on the wall, but that's all right. I don't know why. Why are you guys all behind me?
Lead or above, you shouldn't be back here.
Yeah, you should be standing on the wall.
Oh. To be fair, I think there's a lot of team leads back then.
I did both.
Well, it's under. Okay.
Anyway, for everyone here who didn't hear what I just said, I said Zeus broke like 20 minutes into that, and the server. We got like 50 people on the server, which is nice, but the server decided that it wasn't great, and so the server killed itself. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. Hopefully, we'll have it fixed by next weekend. We will. Yeah, and the update is supposed to optimize it, and Word in the Street that'll be out by and next weekend. So hopefully that'll help out too.
Oh, that arouses me on so many levels.
So yeah, like I said, overall not too bad. I think, like I said, the initial push was all I could really watch.
User in your
Zeus
channel
killed
timed
itself,
out. User
pretty
joined your
soon
channel.
After that, but the initial push looked all right, looked sufficient. You guys got through the enemy forces well enough, and didn't take too many casualties either, which is nice.